Welcome back to the Banter Space. Today we're going to talk about Endrick, the future Pele, the future GOAT, the future R9. He has everything: power, skill, speed, power, more power. I mean, he's just iconic, guys. I don't know what to tell you. He has been presented with Real Madrid. Finally, they have their man. He just turned 18 a couple days ago, so that's kind of cool, I guess. That's a nice birthday present. You know, other players get Euros for birthday presents. Other players get presentations. So I guess it is what it is. But I want to talk a little bit about Endrick. What do I think of him as a player? Potential. What do I think of him in his first season at Real Madrid? Where can he go? How good is he actually? Let's get right into it. Now I'm going to spare you the history lesson. If you want a video on Endrick's history, every game he played up until now, every performance, every pass, there's other videos to do that. Go check them out. I'm sure they're great. Endrick, in terms of profile, I think has been mentioned a lot, again, with Pele, R9, as that striker that can do everything. However, I think those comparisons are widely misjudged. I think he's a great talent, but to say that he's going to be the next Pele, the next R9, I don't think people understand who those guys were. Even saying the next Romario would be incredible. If Endrick was able to replicate any of them, it would be insanity. I don't know if he can be the next that, but he can be the next Endrick, and he has skills to his game that none of those guys had. A different era requires different abilities and skills to perform. Endrick, I think, does have the ability to perform in this era. So in terms of profile, I wouldn't compare him with those guys. Other than being Brazilian, they really have nothing else in common, really. I think in terms of talent, when he was about, I believe, 15, before Real Madrid signed him, I saw this guy as the number one talent in the world. Physically, he's extremely developed. He looks super strong, super big. However, I think he has suffered from the Moukoko syndrome, which is basically he got overdeveloped very early, which made him superior to his peers at the time. However, as he's growing up now, he's facing older players, he's facing professionals. He doesn't really look as physically intimidating as he used to do. Therefore, he has to adapt his game now. He can no longer bully defenders. He does have strength to him. He has an iconic stocky build. He can barge a few challenges, sure, but he's not necessarily going to dominate these 1v1 duels. I don't see it. He's not that kind of player. I think finishing is his best attribute by far. I've seen him finish with bicycle kicks. I've seen him finish from long range. So in terms of goal scoring, I think he's there. He's also, of course, scored famously for Brazil against Spain, against England, etc. So he has some goals into him. He keeps breaking records. His records are just, guys, they're iconic. Let's just admit it. They're super iconic. Again, I think that Endrick's dribbling ability, his one-on-one ability has rapidly deteriorated since he was 15, 16. I don't know if that's because, again, he's playing against pros now, so it's harder for him. Maybe he will grow into it. I don't necessarily rule it out. But again, I think people are misjudging what he is. He's not a striker. He's a second striker, in my opinion. He has a tendency to show up in the right moment at the right time. That's what he is. In terms of current players which are playing that Endrick is very similar to, I think there is none other than Lautaro Martinez. In terms of physical build, they're both on the shorter side, they're both on the stocky side, again, iconic. They're both second strikers. They both have dropped disaster classes in the international stage, but they've both also dominated their current leagues. I know, people are saying, Lautaro, Argentinian? You're comparing Argentinian white guy to a Brazilian black guy? What's that about? Well, yes, they are similar. People just love to compare people because of the color of their skin, their teams. It doesn't make sense. You compare people to what their footballing ability is most similar to, not those kind of stuff. I grow very tired of those type of comparisons. It's just dumb. They make no sense. In his first year with Madrid, I think it's clear to say that he will be a bench player, mostly an impact sub. However, I think he has potential to play a lot of important games. I think he has potential to come off as a substitute, just like Giselu, in those big UCL nights and perform. I think he has it in him. His character is there. Perez, I think he loves him as a talent. You can see what he means to Endrick. And if there is one thing I believe Endrick is telling the truth about, it's his love for Real Madrid and its ex-players. I mean, his lines are just iconic. The guy is made for football. The way he wears his shirt, This guy, I'm sorry, forget everything I said. This guy is a PR machine, okay? I didn't think I could see someone better at PR than Bellingham. This guy's miles ahead of Bellingham, okay? Like, I mean, guys, let's just look at these quotes. What is this guy talking about, man? Like, come on, you're Brazilian. What are you on about? Like, okay, I believe that he loves Real Madrid, jokes aside, right? But I don't know why he's doing this extra stuff. This, like, everybody knows it's a lie, guys. He's a talented player. He's still one of the most talented of his generation, of course. I think he has dropped down because I think Lamine Yamal is obviously number one. There's an argument that Estevao William can be number two because of talent-wise. But he doesn't have the same PR that Endrick has. And he's playing at Chelsea, so yeah, Endrick might have to be number two still. I don't know. But I don't understand the need for this guy to act so much in front of the cameras. I mean, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't sit right with me. He tries too hard to take cool pictures, always applying the black filter on it. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're a good player. Just play. Let us watch you play. Let us judge you on your play style, not because of your pictures. Since his goal against Spain and England for Brazil, has anyone seen a single clip of Endrick's footballing ability? Simple question. Like, stop with the interviews. He has more interviews than he has passes in the Copa America. Like, ridiculous, man. Like, I think he's going to take valuable lessons from guys like Madrid, his Brazilian teammates. Again, I think he's going to do fine, especially long-term in his future. I think he'll have it hard in the first season to probably start, but as the seasons go by, as maybe some players leave, I have no doubt that this guy can be one of the stars of Real Madrid. There's massive fan uproar for him. There's tens of thousands of fans at the Bernabeu, so you can see the guy is hyped, okay? Madrid do not pay 70 million for any Brazilian talent. They have a proven track record right now. They can't miss right now. I don't see this being a bust. Either way, even if he doesn't reach his potential, I think he's going to be worth at least 67 million in the future, which Madrid can sell to buy another player. In terms of predictions, I'm going to predict he gets about 10 goals this season and about 4-5 assists. I'm going to say that. 15 GA this season. Max. Let me know what you all thought on Endrick, his potential, his Madrid presentation. What do you think his ceiling is? Where does he stand in terms of talents among the likes of Lamine, the likes of Estevao William, Kendrick Pies, etc. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. Peace out, guys.